I know some of you are siding my husband in this thing because that's why I posted my picture of banga soup yesterday and you people were like, my husband is still topping the league because he will be taking a freshly made banga from Nigeria. Man, I can't go on. My own is freshly made banga too because that's my pan kernel seed. Yes, pan kernel seed they are enough now. I'm going to be making it the African way. See the way I'm pounding it. I don't want to use my blender or my food processor to process it. I can't allow cow sort this out the way it should be so that it will give me that Nigerian vibe and Nigerian taste. Oh, yeah, here now. And this video is for my sweetheart too so that he will watch it and see that I actually made this banga from the scratch, like not that canned banga we used to buy from the shop. But then the funny thing is, this is the very first time I'll be making banga soup myself. Unlike before, my husband does it because he's a pro in this one. But don't you go see that even if he's not here, I'll still make it. So now make sure you watch this video to the end so that you will judge my cooking skill of banga soup. So now I'll be using my assorted meat for this. Yeah, this is an assorted meat I have in my freezer. Seasoning it and steaming it just so the taste and everything goes inside of it and for it to get done. So for the seasoning, I use my seasoning cube, my pepper, my curry, my thyme, in fact just a little bit of things, and then I turned it together. I didn't put a lot of water because I don't want it to be watery. And then I allowed it to start cooking. Meanwhile, my banga that I was pounding is almost done, but I want to use my hand to massage it very well. This is a stock from the chicken. This thing we used to do when we were still with my mom. So if any stock from our chicken or fish, that's what we used to extract the juice from the palm kernel, and that's what I did here. Okay, guys, this particular process of extracting the juice from the palm kernel is what I don't like at all because it will just mess up the whole place. But then I will still want to extract the whole juice. I don't want any of it to be left unextracted. So to achieve that, what I do is to do this process like 2 or 3 times before everything goes off completely. So this is me sieving it out with my sieve, and yeah, I'll be pouring it back again. I'll be adding some hot water just to extract more of this juice because everything is not going out at this one go. So now this is the second time I'm doing this. I'm showing you the chaff I've made from this, and I think this is how it should be. Okay, while I was done taking out the chaff from it, was now remaining the pan kernel itself, and this is what it's looking like afterward. I'm not going to put more water because I don't want this banga soup to be watery. Cleaned up everywhere because it was actually looking like mess, and then I'll have to clean up the top bit. Just everywhere sparkling clean as we continue. So this is my meat, and I think the water is dried on it and it's almost looking done. So I'll be using this dried fish for this. I'll be using some onions, some ogiri, some maggi, that's my seasoning cube, and I'll be using a scent leaf and crayfish, some pepper too. You guys, just these few bits of ingredients going to make up our banga soup, and then come on, let's do this. First of all, I will need to blend my onions. I'll be blending my ogiri, and then I'm blending pepper and crayfish in between. I'm blending it because I want everything to be consistent. I don't want to be seeing any chaff or anything while I'm doing this. So now I'm passing milk on the head of this dried fish. That's my crayfish, my onions, my ogiri, my pepper blending there, and it's all done. Now it's time for me to start putting all the ingredients because the banga stock is already heated very, very well. For you to know it's ready for you to start putting your ingredients, you will have to see that some oil are now, floating on top of this stew or on top of this sauce, banga sauce. What I'm doing here is to debone this dried fish because I don't want any bit of bone inside of it. The kids will be eating with me, and then I started putting it inside. While I was doing that, I was still careful to make sure that none of the bones enters inside, and then it's time for me to start adding my meat. So this is a very small portion of banga because of course it's just me and the kids eating. I don't want to make it a lot because banga is preferred to be eaten fresh and not putting in the freezer and bringing it out again. So this is my scent leaf, washed and then cut. It is time to start putting it onto this band. Let's see the way this thing now so poto no fe. Hey, like the banga is not even ready, but it's looking as if it's ready. It's my ugu, my pumpkin leaf, and then I started putting it. Just see the way that oil is floating on top of this banga sauce. That's to show you that it's already done. Oh, you go. At this point, the color, the everything is now showing and is screaming banga banga. You guys tell me what I did not put in this soup and what I am supposed to put while making banga. I'm pretty sure I made it the way it's supposed to be. I grew up in the Navy and I ate a lot of ofaku, and trust me, banga, or will I say ofaku, is one of my best. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.